is a Bramble Jam podcast.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of
Hello.
Decom Descendants. I'm Brandon. That's Aaron. That's Dan. Hi. How are we?
Doing some gummies.
What happened? Because, you knew I said we were starting, and then you said, "Rock,"
Yeah, I knew it would take 2 seconds, and I figured I'd knock it out,
and then you did.
I mean, you could have vamped. You could have
Why
seen
didn't-
it. There's a lot of
I
things you
didn't
could have done. Aaron could have talked.
Yeah, I didn't
Aaron
know.
could have made herself useful and talked.
I was wrapping up my ranking and I missed what happened until you tried to speak.
Brand
I didn't know
started
that
the
you-
show and was like, I'm kicking it right over to Dan. He's got a
Yeah.
mouthful of gummies.
Well, I didn't realize I was like, I'm not quite ready. And Brand said, well, we're going anyway. And then he just did the whole intro. And I said, great, Brand's got this.
Welcome to Decom
And then he kicked it to you,
where
and you
we talk about Disney Channel original movies that I've not seen, and these two guys claim to be experts of, even though they haven't seen them either.
I love
and we
it.
do that with an acronym, DCOM or
Decom.
Articoms,
Yes.
which is reviews,
Yes.
delish, comchat, letterbox review,
Yes.
letterbox reviews, overtimes,
Making the list.
making the list.
Yes.
That's right.
That's it.
Ridiculums.
That's
This
the
is
show.
what happens when we take a week off.
We do have a review.
I love
yeah.
that Dan chose to be unprofessional and guzzle gummy bears as the show's starting, and then gaslights us.
I gaslight nobody.
Into saying it's our
this
fault.
is a common courtesy. I'm saying that I did eat the gummies on air.
He
It's
ate
a
the gummies
common
on air.
courtesy to go, he's got a mouthful of gummies. I'm going to vamp.
I didn't know you had a mouthful of gummies.
So I'm not gaslighting you. You didn't look. You didn't see. I just was asking for a little help. Aaron's deep in the rankings over here. You're like, welcome to Decom Descendants, Dan.
Well, I knew she was deep in the. I knew what she was doing. I didn't know
Oh,
what
you were
doing.
helping her out.
Yeah, I was helping her out.
But not me.
No.
Well, I said out loud, hey, I'm not ready. I need a minute. And so
Yeah.
I verbally said I need help. And Brand was like, I
So-
got you.
oh, yeah.
Brand's like,
Here.
I'm starting anyway.
So
Brand,
next
no,
time-
he didn't say I got you. He said, I'm starting
No, but
anyway.
he
Yeah.
kicked it to you, not
So
me. 'Cause
next
he was like,
time,
say, I'm about
time,
to shove some gums.
Aaron says I need more time with the rankings. Dan, you say I need more time with my gummies, and then I know. I
needed
have
it
no
literally
problem vamping.
5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah,
That's
but we
all I
didn't,
need.
we didn't know that.
You could have explained the show.
Yeah, I have no problem vamping.
Clearly you do. There's a new review in
Yes.
the Ridiculums from Marvelous Pod. It says, we've hijacked Donna's phone. While Donna has
love
only
that.
watched DComs as a mother, she is thrilled to know that this show exists and that her daughters and niece can listen to Aaron and the guys talk about the movies.
Amen.
Also, Justice for High School Musical. I enjoyed watching that with my girls.
Justice for it.
Justice, because I thought we did it justice.
I loved it.
We all have it in our top 10.
Yeah.
Quick Decom Daily Minute.
Decom Daily Minute.
Wow, that was so,
We've been working on it.
that was so great.
Skip-a-da-bum.
High School Musical adjacent,
Yeah.
Dylan Efron is going to be on this season of Dancing with the Stars.
Who's that?
Dylan-
Zach's brother?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He was on,
Dylan-
he just won Traders.
Oh.
Wow. He's he's doing the circuit, huh? Spoiler alert. What the heck?
It was like a year ago.
You
He
knew
didn't just
you
win.
knew that one day I was going to watch it, and now I don't have to.
I guess we'll put a spoiler alert if you
spoiler
haven't
alert.
seen last year's season of Traders.
Gosh, dadgummit.
Never gonna. Now we're just no reason. to
Brian's
watch now.
pissed.
That's right.
Brian's in there. He's mad.
Brian's
He's
so
throwing
angry.
stuff. Yep.
So angry.
Stuff for Delish. This is a movie
Ridiculous.
called
Yes.
Den Mother.
Nope.
Den Brother.
Not called Den Mother.
Den Brother. Well, Aaron, what's something that we can eat or drink and enjoy this movie?
This movie actually had a lot of delish opportunities.
Uh-huh.
And the first thing I'm going to say is pick something that is like a comfort food for
Yeah.
you. You're going to need it in this 17-hour long movie.
Yeah.
But right off the bat, it's like a knockoff Girl Scouts. So if you've been storing some of those cookies in,
the
your
I
freezer,
have.
Yeah.
I know your wife gave me a box for my birthday.
What the heck?
It was amazing.
That's where I went.
Yep, ate it all.
I finally decided to do it last night, and I couldn't find them.
Well, they're
Now I know.
downstairs, not in my freezer. But yeah, if you got some Girl Scout cookies lying around, for sure now's the time to bring that out. Also, muffins. Make your favorite comfort muffins if you're doing this on a nice little,
What's your
Saturday
go-to comfort
morning.
muffin, Aaron?
Oh, I just love a chocolate chip with like the
chocolate chip.
or
A pumpkin chocolate chip muffin is the best muffin in the world.
or blueberry when it has the like sugar
The crumble
crumbles
on top. Yep.
You guys are talking about cupcakes.
No. The crumble is different than frosting.
Okay.
100%. I love a crumble.
Yeah, it's like a strudel on top
Pumpkin
of it.
chocolate chip muffin cake.
A what?
Muffin cake.
Dude, I love a muffin cake.
Pumpkin chocolate chip cupcake muffin, whatever.
Yo.
Doesn't matter. They're the same thing.
It's a muffin cake.
Brent, can you vamp for a minute while Dan tries to figure out his...
It's a cupcake.
I mean, in this movie, they do call muffins cupcakes. They are interchangeable
They
to
are.
them. So I am confused on what the movie is using them for.
I appreciate the branding there. I think people are more likely to buy a cupcake than they are a muffin. So
Really?
make muffins and say they're cupcakes. I at least would stop. I wouldn't stop for a muffin. I would stop for a cupcake.
I think some people are the reverse of that. They
I
want
think
to call
so.
it muffin because they think it's healthy.
Hey, let us know in the comments, everybody. Smash that subscribe
Smash
button.
that subscribe button.
Let us know.
Sound
What are-
off in the comments.
If you're at a hockey game and you see children
Yeah.
hawking goods from a box,
Hawking at the hockey.
are you
bake sale's a bake sale.
Bake sales.
are
bake
you
sales.
more likely to purchase a muffin or a cupcake?
Let us know. I think that's a really good. Or a mumpkin.
A pumpkin chocolate chip muffin.
Let us know. It could be
Pumpkin
anything.
chocolate chip muffin.
It could be anything. We're
They
going to take a break.
exist. They're real.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna break
like
down Den Brother here on Decom Descendants.
You did great there.
Condescending.
You did great there, Brent.
Well, welcome back.
We all good?
Hi,
We all
everybody.
good there?
Welcome to Decom Descendants.
Yep.
Talking.
He didn't check in with us that
He
time.
didn't check
so.
in.
Talking
I was
Den.
ready.
Den Brother. Den Brother. Den Brother. You know what I mean?
And who stars in that?
You know who? First of all, it aired on August 13th, 2010.
Duchess Royal Cat.
Oh, so I was only 19.
Okay, great.
I guess I could.
Prime
earlier
audience
earlier
for
I
the
said I
Tin
was
Brother.
21, and I was wrong.
Everyone's an adult. Everyone who,
Yes.
all
Yes.
three of us, not everyone, all three of
Everyone's
us,
an adult.
when this movie came out, we were all adults.
Yeah. Yep.
Everyone's an
What a
adult.
time.
Written by James Craig, and then directed by Mark L. Taylor.
Okay.
It is starring Hutch Dano, G. Honolius, Vicki Lewis, Kelsey Chow, David Lambert, among others.
Among others. Yeah. Star-studded.
That's right. Produced by Mosquito Productions. And gosh, isn't this movie like a mosquito? It just won't go away. Shall we dive in?
Let's do it.
Okay.
You've got this, Brand.
We are at the hockey game for the Lemon Oaks High School hockey team. Let's go, Big Dogs. What are they? The
Hound
Hound
Dogs?
Dogs.
Hound Dogs, yeah.
I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Yeah. I
First
can't
Crying
remember.
all the time.
Yep. And we meet Alex, who is, it's safe to say, not a team player.
No.
So much not a team player, in fact.
Well, he's a team player for that famous team that has, for I.
Yes.
He's a big fan of the I team.
There's no I in
No I in
team.
team.
There is an I in his team.
That's right. The I is an A
Very
You
for
know that
Alex.
Shaq story, right?
Go ahead.
Brand? Where he said when I gained respect for Kobe was Kobe wasn't passing the ball and the teammates were getting mad. I went over and I said, "Hey, Kobe, there's no I in team." And he says, "But there is a me in that mother."
Oh, there you go.
It's a great line.
That is a good line.
Yeah,
that is very good.
and that is Alex heard that interview.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
And I
was
was
like,
like, that's
lives.
me.
He lives
It's a
by
mean
that.
team.
he
Yeah.
said, "Got it."
Got
Got
it. He tries to impress his crush, Matisse, and in the process ends up bumping into his own teammate, Goose. You guys know
Goose
what
and
I'm
Math.
talking about. And he only cares about himself. He only cares about making the All-Star team. He does not care about
high
this.
school All-Star team.
Yes. And so he ends like it's a mess, but he's clearly the best player. The announcer loves him. The coach, can't do it without him. And so
The crowd
you
loves
kind
him.
of put up with it, right? But eventually it all becomes too much. He ends up getting suspended from the team. We all know why.
Doesn't it have to do with the
It's-
sponsorship?
Yeah.
He came in- yeah. He
He got
wasn't
his own
announced to the rest of the team.
sponsorship.
He
That's
is trying to get a car, and I think, and I don't know, he doesn't really say this is why he got the sponsorship, but I think it is part of it.
But-
He's trying to save for a car.
He does a lot of things wrong in this movie. I don't question the kid for agreeing to wear a sponsor, like for trying
No,
to get paid. I question the business that sponsored one high school
One high school player.
boy on a hockey team.
But it's just, there has to be rules against that.
Yes, you
You
can't
think
do
so?
it. But I don't blame the kid. Like if I was 16 and some group was like, "We'll give you $10,000," I'd be like, "Yes, just fine. Put whatever patch you want on the jersey. I don't care."
Yeah.
I blame the business
That's true.
for being like, what if we sponsored the one high school boy?
And also, like, did he switch his jersey? Like, did he get dressed in the locker room with everyone else and then wait till everyone left and then switched his jersey?
I think,
like,
yeah.
because
There was a lot that went. It was a very elaborate, like announcement that he made. He was the last player to get announced. They did like a whole, like there were T-shirt cannons. It was a lot.
yeah, on ice T-shirt. It was a whole, like, he did a lot of coordinating, and it's one of those, like, Alex, use your powers for good, man.
That's right.
You got a lot of like charisma and some good ideas.
He'll get there in about 80 minutes.
Will he?
His
90
dad
plus.
His dad.
It was 17 hours.
Yeah, his dad.
We're still watching this
We are
movie.
still watching this movie.
80 minutes. He hasn't even been Mrs. Doubtfire yet.
That's true. His dad thinks that he needs to take on more responsibility, and so in order to become more more responsible to his dad to show that he can, Alex has to babysit his little sister, bring her to the Bumblebee troop meeting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at this meeting, the troop leader ends up leaving all the girls because I want to say like her husband has got a call and they have to move or something. It was very weird and
like,
very sudden.
For some reason, Alex stayed for the meeting.
Yeah.
Like, everyone else
None
just
of the other
dropped their
moms
kid
did.
off, and he stayed. And thank goodness he stayed, because
That's right.
the woman was basically like, I'm leaving
Now.
after this meeting. This troop is disbanded, or like one of your moms will have to step up,
Yeah.
but I'm leaving. And then she gets a phone call and she's like, I'm leaving right now.
Right now.
Alex is in charge. And
Yes. And so he does the one thing that he knows how to do, which is to take them to the skating rink. And there ends up getting in a bit of a tussle, stake on eye type of tussle.
Yeah, classic.
the
raw
captain
beef
of the
on ice.
captain of the other team, they get in a tussle because that apparently there's only one outdoor recreational skating rink in the
That's right.
county because they're all there. And
The
they get
number
a
of times
tussle.
everyone runs into each other in this movie is quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a big,
Small
it's
town.
a lot
but
of
he-
running into each other.
But the other kids at a different town.
Yes. Small town, but lots of all other troops too.
Cool.
Whatever.
Got
And
it.
yeah, the sister's advice for the face punch is to just put raw steak right
And
out.
we've seen this in a lot of movies and shows.
It's
But
gross.
it turns out that's really bad for you and could cause you to get very sick.
Yeah, so don't do it. Don't do what Alex did. Alex agrees to take the girls to like an all troop gathering
Yeah.
of sorts. Where the
Yeah.
other troops are going to be there.
The beehive.
Yes, and this one mom who is the mom of one of the other troops, but,
but
is
kind
also
of
like
organizes
yeah,
all of it. Yeah.
she's like, "Where's the den mother?" And he's like, "Oh, it's Mrs. Zamboni," and I like she's gonna be or whatever. Like basically, like they do have a den mother. I'm filling in for her today, but it is Mrs. Zamboni, and that's gonna be a thing throughout this. They do have a den mother. It is Mrs. Zamboni. She just happens to never be around. And so he basically agrees to help the girls out until they figure out what they're gonna do about this.
Until they can make sad faces and one of the parents will
You would think so, but no, there's no parents to be found. What
literally not a one.
Alex is bummed about this until he finds out that he can give the girls badges. That they make up the badges for various chores that they do around the house of things that he's supposed to be doing. So cleaning the backyard, they got it covered because they're going to
They
get a badge.
He gets to impress his
That's
absentee
right.
father.
Washing the car that his absentee father gave him for cleaning the backyard. They got it. Get a badge for that. So everything's going great, right? Like this is
Yeah.
working out great
He's
for him.
impressing Matisse.
Yes.
He's getting the girls getting some
The
badges.
system is working for this young man.
Yes,
Yes.
100%. But when they go to the mall to sell cookies,
That's right.
they all the other bees are there, right? From various
Well, normally
troops.
the mean lady, her troop just claims the mall,
Yeah, they
and
get the
that's
mall.
why they get all the best cookie sales. And at the meeting, Alex challenges her, like, "Well, why? Like,
Yeah.
that's
That's-
you all just let
can't do
her
that."
do this." And the moms are like, "Yeah." And Alex is like,
Scary.
"Well, let's just have a cookie blitz, and
It's a cookie blitz.
It's a cookie blitz.
everyone will go to the mall and sell cookies, and whoever
Sells the most great.
wins, and they
Cookie
win."
Palooza, if you will.
Yes.
A cookie palooza, which is always a good idea.
a
Bri,
great
you in for
idea.
cookie
Bri?
palooza?
Bro, you in for Cookie Palooza? Yeah? Yeah,
Are you in?
Are you in? Are you good
Sugar
for
cookies.
35 plus frosted sugar cookies? It's not winning. You have to do it. I said that's the only way I'm in.
Panda did it.
I said I'm only in if Brian is eating as many cookies as I am. So you can't bow out. When you bow out, I bow out. Because my enjoyment is watching you eat processed sugar.
I really wish there was a camera on Brian because watching him,
You can see him process. How do I get out of this?
watching him react
How
to
do I
this.
do it?
I mean,
How
we
do I
did
get
it
out
for
of
the last book that we
Yeah.
released. You might as well do it for the next book we release, right?
And you got to stay. Yeah, you got to lock in.
No book this year. Well, that's life sometimes.
No
Oh
way.
man, I wish there was a camera watching
He won't
Brian.
eat 30 frosted sugar cookies this calendar year.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
But it was like he so wants to be in on the bit, but it
Yeah.
was physically
Yeah.
painful for him
It's
to
so
think
hard.
about
He's in
eating
a tough
cookies.
spot. He's
Yeah.
in a tough spot.
That is tough.
Oh,
And so
We're
at
gonna
the
do.
we've
li-
ruined
we're
his
gonna
whole
do-
day. He's gonna think about this all day
We're gonna
now.
do lines of red dye.
yeah.
We're gonna do lines of red dye. Palooza.
That's exactly right.
That's what we're
A
gonna do.
line for every book sold.
That's exactly right. Just snorting it.
So at the mall, they bump into the other troops, and these other troop girls begin to
40 lines of red 40.
These girls begin to make fun of these other the bees for having their self-made badges. They're only allowed to have a couple of those. They have a slew of self-made
Slew of
badges.
bees.
And the girls then begin to realize that maybe Alex was taking advantage
What?
of them. Oh, man, you hate to see it. So he feels kind of bad about that, right? And he decides he's going to help the girls earn their real badges. But it's still not enough for them to get to bee camp. The bee jamboree.
Camporee.
Camporee. They need to raise money in order. You have to do the badges,
And
but
if
you
you're
also have
wondering,
to raise
it's
the
not
money.
Camp Jamboree and it's not Camp Baree.
It's
Camporee.
Camporee.
That's exactly right.
All one word, and that is something that was very clear to us.
It's the camporee. So
And we saw that sign. We were like, yep, that's how you spell that.
That is
right.
exactly how we've been pronouncing that this whole movie.
We
Thank
got it.
you.
We got it.
Yep.
So they end up selling the mumpkins, the cupkins, at the hockey game, right? They
cuffins?
make a bunch of muffin cupcakes and they're going to sell them
cupkins.
at the hockey game. The problem is they are going to be around a lot of people, and Miss Zamboni is going to have to be there, or else there's going to be
So
some
they
problems.
come clean and they tell everybody that there is no Mrs. Zamboni. And
No.
then we get a good message about nope, they Mrs. Doubtfire.
They Mrs. Doubtfire him.
Thank goodness Rachel has a stock
Full-
of prosthetics.
yeah.
prosthetics.
It's great.
Just ready.
Weird
to
little
go.
girl. She's ready to go.
Weird little girl who wanted to sell blood instead of
That
cookies.
little girl ruled.
Yeah, she
was
is
great.
one of one.
She was great. So
Oh, man.
they show up, and it's actually going really well, right? They're selling their cupcakes. People are buying that this is Mrs. Zamboni, including the other den mom who is like suspicious, right?
Yep.
That is great until Alex overhears his coach saying, "Man, I wish Alex was here to play. I'd even unsuspend him so we could make the playoffs."
I would unsuspend him right now.
That's right.
And Alex can't
Alex is
resist.
like, bet. He just gets his skates on,
Takes
goes
the
out
wig
there.
off, puts a
He
helmet on.
was basically wearing like Heelys for ice skates.
Yeah.
And just because the time it took for him to drop
There's
the
no way.
cupcakes and get on the ice was like 5 seconds.
So quick.
And I don't know if
He doesn't even have the right.
if
He doesn't
you
even have the
listeners
uniform on.
have
Then he
ever
scores-
put on hockey
Yeah.
skates, it's gonna take a couple minutes.
Yeah.
You gotta
And
lace
then
those
he
bad
scores
boys.
a goal with 2 seconds left to win. So it all had to happen that fast.
Yes.
He didn't have any time to spare.
And you would think everybody would be happy, right? Because they made the playoffs. No one's happy
No.
with him. His buddy Goose, hey, you couldn't just let us try to do this on our own, right? Because
Yeah.
they were actually starting to win without him. And so
Yep.
you couldn't let us have this moment, right?
You
And
still
then
can't be a team player.
Sister hates him because now the jig is up. Everybody knows that Mrs. Zamboni is not real. We see the other den mom making a call to corporate. I don't know.
She's got corporate on speed
They
dial.
got corporate on speed dial. It's a whole thing. So his sister the next day refusing to talk to him. His dad refuses to punish him because he thinks that's going to be worse. Like he's going to have to live with it himself.
which is fair. He's like, if I punish you, you'll do the punishment and then you'll feel better because you think you're forgiven.
It's a classic. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that
It's
is worse.
Yes.
That is worse.
It is.
So good job, Dad, being a good parent in this one scene.
That's right. And so,
Therefore,
Though I will say, of all the parents in this movie, the dad is the best.
just because he's there.
Yep. And he's not actively bad. He's passive. But the other parents are just
Not
the worst.
They're non-existent.
That's right.
Yeah.
so one night he finds a dog that belongs to one of his neighbors. Miss Jacklets is what I have written down. I don't know.
Deborah Mooney.
And
Jacklets.
basically, this woman
Sorry, Miss
is her
Jacklets.
neighbor, and she has been on to Alex. She's been on to Alex this whole time, right? So Alex returns the dog and finds out that she used to be his mom's bumblebee leader when she was a kid, before she died and all. And he's like, hey, well, they could really use a den mom right about now. And she's like, okay. So Alex makes a deal with her. I'll clean up around your house in exchange. You can be den mom. That'd be really great for my sister. So Alex introduces her to the troop, and eventually she ends up convincing them, hey, we should forgive Alex. And they do, and they go and they support Alex, who is getting ready to play for the playoff championship, whatever hockey game. He goes out there, he apologizes to his team, and instead of just taking over the game, he kind of acts more like a distraction, and he lets his buddy Goose get the winning goal. And Goose ends up being an all-star instead of Alex, which he is okay with because Alex has learned a lesson.
Yeah,
we
there
love
is.
that.
He has learned
and then the credits roll, and
No, not yet.
They miss his Doubtfire. No,
Not
No, we
quite.
already did that.
okay,
We already
okay,
did that.
okay.
The Bumblebees, they showed up to support him. Alex's father, he finally showed up for something. Matisse forgives Alex. And it's now time for the camporee, and
They want him back as their den mother. Yes.
The kids decide, we want you to be our den mother. So he shows up. The head lady once again says, no, you're not wearing Bumblebee uniform, thinking that he won't do it because it's a skirt. You're dumb, because he wore a dress earlier, so
that's
he's
right.
clearly
Use some
cool with it.
context
That's
clues.
right.
Yeah.
So he gets into a Bumblebee uniform, skirt and all, and everybody is happy. And I guess Matisse likes him again.
Yeah, Matisse helps him get into the uniform, but then we find out that mean den mom in charge of all den moms, her husband is the coach for the high school all-star team.
Oh, I missed that completely.
So when he comes up and she's like, he's ruining everything. Him being here, he's making fun of, the Bumblebees. Go take care of him. And the husband's like, yeah, got it. And then he goes over and offers him a spot on the team. And Alex has finally learned a lesson where he's like, I'd be so honored, but I have to check the den schedule because I'm here for my girls. And that's when he's learned a lesson.
The credits roll at
He
that
gets everything
point.
he wanted.
Bloopers that aren't bloopers, and that's Big Brother.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come back, and we will.
Decom.
We'll do some more things here on Decom Descendants.
Decom Descendants.
Welcome back. Hi, everybody. We're talking Den Brother today. I have
we
some
are.
letterbox reviews if you would
Please.
like them. The L in Ridiclam.
Yes. Decom. You got it.
Paola. I don't know. Paola
Malrin.
Paola says 1 star. Alex should have died at the end. Whoa.
Holy moly.
Take a step back. Choose how to act. Vicky says 3 stars. Mrs. Zamboni does have a dump truck, though. Bellamy says 1 star. Hashtag more boys in skirts 2020. Big Beak says 1.5 stars. Every single other character spends every second of their screen time telling Alex he's a piece of crap and he will just not listen. Eddie of the JPEG says 1.5 stars. Why do they even make these random movies? It has to be money laundering, right? And Kate says 1 star. I hate 10-year-old me for genuinely thinking that this was peak cinema. Is it peak cinema? That's what we're going to talk about right now. Aaron, what'd you think about Den Brother?
It's not peak cinema.
What?
Just would like
Aaron.
I would like to. Oh, okay. Can't wait for this to be in your top 10. Yeah, I'm just gonna go on the record. Not peak cinema. This movie was a full hour and a half.
It was over 90 minutes long. Yes.
It felt so much longer. Every time Dan thought we were a certain amount through, he would check the timer and he was always wrong. And it hurt. It hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This movie, it didn't need the hockey storyline. I mean, I feel like we could have like mentioned it, but we didn't need to keep going back to the hockey. Alex takes far too long in this movie to learn a lesson and to be a good person. Like you see him mess up and disappoint the people around him, and you're like, this is the moment. And it's not. Like he even says at one point that he doesn't necessarily need to fix it. He just needs to look like he's trying to fix it. Buddy, it would be less work if you just fixed it. And so that was hard to watch for almost 3 straight hours with him just not learning a lesson. And then a good solid hour and a half of him learning a lesson. But yeah, I mean, he learns a lesson in like the last 10 minutes of this epic song. It just, I don't know. Give me more redeeming quality. Like, let me root for him a bit earlier in the movie, because I spent the whole time just being like, everyone has a right to be mad at you.
Yeah.
But then also trying to justify that, like, he is doing more than any of the actual parents of these children. So it's a really tough, like, all of those kids are going to end up in therapy where it's like, we thought we were mad at Alex, but it turns out none of our parents cared about us. And he was the only one who cared. And he wasn't good at it, but he was a 16-year-old boy. And that's probably why. So just, you know, I there were parts of this movie that I really liked. I would have preferred it if it was just, you know, an hour or 70 minutes of him with the troop doing troop things. A little bit of, you know, you can still get a little bit of Doubtfire in there, but like, I don't know. It was just so long. So long, guys.
Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, I think that this movie, like, if you just make him not suck, like, just let him be the Din brother and just do like the Din brother stuff. The Bumblebees themselves, cute as can be, very funny. Love them.
Gosh, the scene where they're helping him get ready for the date.
Yeah.
So precious. And would have watched more of that.
Him with them is great. There's good comedy there. It's a good time. It's fun. I don't know why they had to lean in so hard to make this kid suck so much at the beginning of this movie and throughout most of this movie.
Yeah, not like, just the beginning, most of this movie.
Why? Because you have this thing, like, if it's just, hey, I love my little sister, I'm going to take her to the Bumblebees. Oh, they need me to step in? Great, I'll do that. Hijinks ensue.
Exactly.
Like, all of that is fun and fine. So I don't really understand why they had to complicate it by making him suck, because it makes this movie significantly worse. And so, yeah, it's a no for me. And I'm mad because this group of bees are so fun,
so cute,
and great, and it should be a good movie, but unfortunately it's not. Dan?
Yeah, I have very little to add to what these two have already said. There's 2 movies going on here. One of them is great and one of them is interminable. You can't possibly describe in detail, unless you've seen this, just how long this movie feels, because the movie is kind of at odds with itself. And there could have been a really zany, funny, like, what's the movie, Dad Napped? Like, this movie could have had a Dad Napped feel to it, where he's just there and he's doing all the stuff. Instead, because they bring in some serious issues and this guy having serious character flaws, you have to ask the dumb questions like, have all of these parents abandoned their 9-year-old daughters? And what is happening right now?
There is a part where they spend, I think, a good 24 hours at Alex and what's her name? Emily?
Yeah. Whatever. Sure. I don't
just 24 straight hours. They change into pajamas and they're still at that house. Like, there's no adult there.
But much, yes, exactly. It is.
Why don't your parents know that there's no adult
parenting of any DCOM, and that is saying something. Because we've had some, speaking of dad naps, some real bad dads. It's a lot like Alex's dad in the movie. I'm not as much angry as I am just disappointed. I'm just like so bored. I was bored out of my mind, and I was confused.
I was playing games on my phone,
and it could have been an easy breezy
beautiful cover girl.
Yeah, easy breezy, beautiful Mrs. Doubtfire is what it could have been, and instead we didn't get that.
A whole movie where he loves his sister and he wants to help her, so he willingly goes to these events as Mrs. Doubtfire.
Keep the Mrs. Doubtfire bit in there if it's done
and
correctly.
Do it like a few times.
Yeah.
And then it all just comes to a head where Matisse is mad that like he lied to her. You know.
And at the end of the day, what I'm asking for is for you to hack 18 minutes out of this. But the 18 minutes that you hack out is 18 minutes, and if you convert it into the metric system, is 3 hours. I don't know how it works, but the 18 minutes I'm asking to be gone are a big 18 minutes. They felt like way more than 18 minutes.
Yeah, we do need to cut like 3 hours from this 90-minute movie.
Yes. Yeah.
It's time to make our list. Check it twice. Aaron, where is Din Brother debuting on your list, and has your top 10 changed?
My top 10 has not changed.
Okay.
I just want to let the people know that Letterboxd updated since the last time we've done a movie.
It was a whole thing.
And I don't think I love where it is, but it was so complicated to put it on the list this week that I just left it there.
Okay.
We'll come back. But right now it's at 59.
Oh,
okay.
It's behind Cheetah Girls One World and ahead of Going to the Mat. Mainly because in this moment I can't remember Going to the Mat.
Going to the Mat's way higher on my list.
I know, but I know. So that's why I have to really think about it. But it took so long trying to figure out how to make a list this week.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
I don't love it being that. It feels too high to me, but my top 10 has not changed. And I got to keep scrolling all the way up to find. Oh my gosh.
Boy, you went over.
Oh man.
Not
guys,
over.
I'm not loving this new Letterboxd. 10, Halloween Town. 9, Get a Clue. 8, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. 7, Phantom of the Megaplex. 6, Smart House. 5, Johnny Tsunami. 4, Right on Track. 3, Cadet Kelly. 2, High School Musical. And number 1, Motocrossed. Do you remember the good old days when we got to watch Motocross?
Oh, what a time! What a time to be alive.
Letterboxd had no changes on the Apple app as far as I could tell, so I had no issues, and I'm thankful for that.
No, I got greeted with this whole thing that's like, brand new!
I have Din Brother debuting at 57.
This is crazy. I have it at 58.
Wow.
57, 58, 59.
How about that?
That's unbelievable.
Honestly, it could probably move down more if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
But right now it's in between.
So we all have it in the same place and we're all in agreement it could be worse.
And it might. In between Don't Look Under the Bed and The Poof Point is where I have Din Brother debuting. My top 10 has not changed since last week when it did change, but it's the same now. Smart House.
Yeah, Brink at number 2 now?
No. Smart House 10, Phantom of the Megaplex 9, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off 8, Cadet Kelly 7, Get a Clue 6, High School Musical, put some respect on it 5, Motocross 4, Johnny Tsunami number 3, High School Musical The Deuce at 2, and the greatest movie of our time, any time, and all time, Brink.
I love how somebody was like, put some respect on High School Musical, and the aggregate score is the 6th greatest DCOM of all time. That's what we're saying. Is that disrespectful?
I think
to
maybe
say
they think it's number
Musical
1.
Is the 6th greatest DCOM of all time?
No.
I had it at 58, in between Halloween Town 2 and Return to Halloween Town. So broke up that dynamic duo.
It is spooky season.
Number 10, High School
Is
Musical
it?
9. Oh, I like that. I didn't even notice it. Look at that. That's
We're in the Burr months now, baby.
Yeah, you are.
we are.
10, High School Musical. 9, Full Court Miracle. 8, Scream Team. 7, Get a Clue. 6, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. 5, Phantom of the Megaplex. 4, Johnny Tsunami. 3, Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. 2, Cadet Kelly. Number 1, Motocrossed.
And also, I got this sweatshirt for my birthday. We've got Lizzie McGuire. Where am I? Here. This is what dreams are made of, and that is what this podcast is.
Now,
it's a dream.
Hey now.
As long as we're watching anything besides
dreams are made of.
Teen Beach movie's coming up. Tell me Teen Beach is next week.
Teen Beach is not next week.
I hate
What's
it.
next week?
I hate it here.
Up next is we're heading back to camp, folks. We're heading back to camp.
All right, I take back
We rock.
I take back the I hate it here. We got a great run coming up. Camp Rock 2, Avalon High.
Lemonade Mouth?
Lemonade, yeah.
Which I've heard so much hype about.
Oh, man.
I'm happy
There's
to
a
find.
review that has been written for our podcast that says, wait until Lemonade Mouth to read this
Wow.
review. So I've not read it.
All right. Well, you only got to wait a
I'm
few more
excited.
weeks. But first, Camp Rock the Deuce, the final jam until next year when the Camp Rock 3 comes out featuring the Jonas Brothers. Coming back for that.
Is that going to air on Disney Plus or in the theaters?
That's a great question.
If it's in the theaters, can we go together?
You
I'll
guys
allow it.
can.
Until next time, keep
Decom.
Coming up all
decoming.
day. Decom Descendants is a Bramble Jam podcast produced by Brandon Gray and the Bramble Jam Podcast Network Studios. For more information on Decom Descendants, you can go to the socials at Decom Descendants. You can go to the web, decompodcast.com. And to watch these movies live, you can go to takethetape.com. And to get these episodes ad-free, you can go to bramblejamplus.com. Was it recorded? I don't think so.